This is a very important video for freelancers using gig sites like Upwork and Fiverr. On these gig sites, there are scams and you need to know what they are and how to avoid them. One of the most common scams is you'll get a message from a client or a potential client and they'll say something like they want to work with you, they like your profile, but they need to work with you via Telegram, WhatsApp, or some other messaging service. They might tell you that they can't make payment via Upwork for some reason and they'll make up an excuse for why that is. Just don't believe it. That is highly likely to be a scam. I wouldn't even entertain it for a second. Now, there are occasions where a genuine client would come to Upwork and try and take a freelancer off the platform, but I just recommend that you don't bother doing it, and I'll get into that in a minute. Another popular scam is that they will ask you to download a file, and you can just see where that's going. They're going to put something onto your computer that you don't want on there. So if someone's insisting that you download something, you don't like the look of it, maybe you've got a virus notification come up on your PC, just don't do it. Tell them that you can't open it, and if they tell you to use this or that system to do it, just don't bother with it. If it feels dodgy, it probably is, so just stay away from it. In the early days, you just have to accept that you may, and I think this is very unlikely, you may lose a genuine client by sticking to these rules. I think it's really unlikely because genuine clients work in a way that's very obviously genuine. So there are a couple of things that you need to avoid as a freelancer. So I mentioned the first scam is where they'll try and get you into a messaging service like, let's say, Telegram or WhatsApp or something similar. You don't want to be doing that, and there are two main reasons why. The first reason why, it's highly likely to be a scam, so that's good enough for me. But the second reason is if Upwork or Fiverr or your gig site of choice knows, and they can probably screen your messages, knows that you're taking clients off the platform, you're just going to get in trouble and you're probably going to get banned, and it might be difficult to make another account as well. So just don't do it, because you're just kind of shutting a door on your own potential if you lose access to something like Upwork or Fiverr. So just accept it. Potentially, highly unlikely, like I said, you might lose a real client by sticking to these rules, but it'll be worth it in the long run. If I was approached by a client and I had a suspicion that this message was dodgy, I would just say something like, thanks for your message, I'm really interested to hear more about your project. I do all my work through the platform. Please let me know the details. And I would leave it at that. And the chances are they won't do anything, or they'll just kind of send you another message that feels dodgy, in which case I might even just report them. There are other benefits like Upwork's payment protection, because Upwork can protect you from clients who might not pay you, for example. But I'm not going to get into this in this video because it will be too long, so I'll make another video about that.